Guys, welcome to Hashinshin making fun of Rell for however long this is going to be. Originally, this was going to be a video where I explained Rell and explained why she wasn't very popular, but the more I made this video, the more I decided that this champion is awful. Potentially the worst champion I've ever seen in my life. Her tooltips are the worst tooltips ever. If you, I swear, just watch this video, you will be... I can't be the only one laughing. I had to make this video. I don't even care if this video does well. We need to laugh at this champion together. I couldn't keep it to myself. So... let's look at Rell. Now, the first thing I wanna do when we're talking about Rell, okay? The first thing I want to do is talk about her skins, because there's just something about Rell's skins that get me, okay? I was talking about this champion. Let's talk about her skins. This is base Rell. Does everybody see that? This is Rell's skin. Base Rell's skin. So in her base, it's Rell, and then in her skin, it's a white horse with white hair, and that's it. That's it. It's been 2 years, and this is it. 2 years, guys. What? This is off. Okay, so I just want to make fun of that for a second. Now let's talk about Rell. Let's talk about. I'm gonna go through all her abilities because this shit is just astoundingly terrible. Before I get into this, because this whole thing is just gonna be a rant of me making fun of Rell. Everyone make sure to like, everyone make sure to subscribe, and leave a comment down below. All these things help me. Now let's make fun of Rell. Rell has significantly reduced attack speed. What does that mean, Riot? What does that mean? Does she have an attack speed penalty? Does that mean her base is low? Because her base is low, right? Are you just saying that she has a slow attack speed? Do you know how long it would take a player to know she has a low attack speed? They would have to auto attack twice, and then they would figure out, boy, that was slow. But apparently that's part of her passive? Does any champion say this champion has a very high base attack speed? But what does that mean, reduced attack speed? I assume, because it's not mentioned, I assume that means her low attack speed. But, you know, I was thinking to myself, there is a champion similar to that. There is a champion, Diana. It says Diana gains 15 to 40% bonus attack speed on her passive because she gets bonus attack speed. Because, ta-da, right? Like, ta-da. But Rell just says reduce attack speed. Okay, I'm going to move past it. Okay, let's look at always steal 7 magic resist reduced against minions. Reduced by how much, Riot? Reduced by how much? Now you're probably saying to yourself, I'm being pedantic. Oh, Hashinshin, it's reduced. Obviously, we don't need to know the exact numbers. That won't affect the game that much. Oh, you'd think that, but let's look. Let's look at Rell's passive. How much is it reduced against minions? Oh, 0.5, 1.25, and 2, right? Oh, so the amount you can get per minions goes up with your level. I mean, it's kind of weird, right, that they don't mention that in the game. Nowhere in the game does it say the amount you get them against minions goes up with level. They say it still's a flat amount. They say level scaling on that one. They say level scaling up there, right? But nowhere against minions does it say the amount reduced goes up with level. But let's look at the amount. It scales at level 1, 2, and 13. It scales at level 1, 2, and 13. By how much? 0.5. Then all of a sudden at level 2 it becomes 1.25. And then it becomes 2 at level 3. Wait, what is it? What? Who decided on these numbers? It scales at level 1, then at 2, then at level 13, and nothing in between? Just level 2 and 13? And by 0.5 and 1.25. That's a significant difference, level 1 and level 2, Riot. That is a lot of armor and magic resist difference there, Riot. Well, I know what you're thinking, and I did set up these target dummies so you guys can understand it. Oh, but Hashinshin, they don't want Rell at level 1 to queue a bunch of minions to get all the armor and magic resist while also stealing all the champions. That would be overpowered. Well, let's look here. I know a lot of you guys think that I'm just making fun of her tooltips, but let's make fun of her abilities now. So she steals armor and magic resist. Everybody knows that? Well, you might not, because no one plays this champion or knows what she does, and 10% is so small, you might not even ever notice that it was happening. But you're thinking, oh, her Q steals armor and magic resist, right? So if you queue a bunch of characters, you'll steal all their armor and magic resist, and then you'll get a lot, right? Then you'll get a lot. Watch this. This is me hitting a single enemy. 60-46. This is me queuing 3 enemies. 60-46? Yeah, so here's the thing. Rell only steals armor and magic resist from the first enemy she hits. She can't even steal from the entire minion wave, and she can only steal from the first enemy she hits. So even the fun of playing Rell and trying to queue like, oh, you queued all the tanks and now you're super tanky, Rell. Even that, you can't do that. You can only steal from the first enemy. You only steal from the first enemy. Why would they do that? But let's go in here. Let's read the tooltip because I find this amazing. Rell thrusts her lance, destroying all shield. Destroying all shield. For those of you guys who don't speak English, it should be destroying all shields. But it just destroying all shield. In the entire map. Everywhere. Every shield is gone forever. In the entire time-space continuum. It just destroys all of them. Every shield that has ever been made. They're destroying. I don't even know. Is this every shield in the line? Or is this every shield only on the first target? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. The tooltip doesn't really specify. Now, does it? Let's look at. I'm gonna look past here. Oh, right. If you're bound to an ally, I guess you heal missing HP. I didn't know that. I didn't know Rell healed. It's such an insignificantly small number that doesn't even scale up, and maybe it doesn't even heal for each enemy you hit after the first. It says for each enemy champion hit. I don't know if the tooltip's lied to me so far. Let's look at her W. Rell gains movement speed. Reduced when taking damage. Reduced by how much, Riot? I don't know. It does not say. Rell's tooltip seemed to have a consistent issue here. Reduced when taking damage. Reduced to how much? For how long? For 3 seconds? For 7 seconds? For 10 seconds? Reduced to when? To where? But once again, you might be thinking to yourself, Hashinshin, you're being overly pedantic. Clearly, the amount reduced is not that important. We don't need to know that. You do. Because the amount it's reduced by actually scales back per level. At level 1, you only get 20% of your movement speed for 3 seconds, by the way. It's 3 seconds. You only get 20% of your movement speed, but at level 18, you get a whole 40% of it. That means, and I did map this out, when taking damage, Rell gets 1 to 6% damage. So early in the game, your movement speed is effectively entirely removed when taking damage. Gone. In the late game, you actually do get a little bit of movement speed when you're mounted. Does it say that anywhere in the tooltip? No, but you get 1 to 6%, I guess. I don't know. Let's look at the tooltip. Let's look at this amazing ability. So she dashes forward and stuns. Riot came forward and came up with the brilliant idea of making a champion whose ability dashes forward and stuns. That's it. That's literally it. But what does she get when mounting? She gets bonus movement speed towards enemy champions, and then she can do a little flip thing, I guess. That's it. I don't know. That's it. So, okay. I don't fucking know. Active. She mounts up, gaining 15% movement speed, increased to 45% when moving to enemy champions. Her next attack during that duration throws the target over her shoulder, dealing an additional 10 magic damage and ending this effect. Now, my question is this in addition to her base thing, magic damage, or is this not? I mean, I don't know. And that's it. That's the ability. This is her main ability. This is the core ability of Rell. Does this.
Metal magic.
You get a little volibear flip, and then you can dash stun. That's it. Now I know what you're saying. Hashinshin, clearly her other abilities are interesting. So having a moderately interesting W as her only interesting ability, I mean, her other abilities will make up for it. But let's read her E. Okay. Rell binds a piece of armor to another champion, granting them 10% armor and magic resist while near you. I mean, that's such an insignificant amount that, once again, neat, I guess. Cool. I don't know. And then she can't instantly bind to an enemy and snap, so you need the binding already. She can't, like, bind to someone over here and then instantly snap the stun. But let's read this. Rell uses this ability while targeting an ally champion. She snaps a binding, stunning enemies. Oh, God, she stuns them. For how long? Let's read this tooltip. For how long? Around herself and... Wait. No. Stunning enemies around and between herself. No. What's the stun duration? Oh, maybe it's in the tooltip at the bottom? Oh, no, it's not there either. Stunning enemies for... Oh, it doesn't say. It literally doesn't say how long. So once again, we got to go read the wiki. This amazing, interesting, amazing ability stuns for 0.5 seconds. 0.5. But... But clearly, this interesting ability with its great design is spammable then, right? You can keep stunning people between you. I mean, let's destroy all shields in the entire human universe here, and let's snap stun. Oh, God. 18-second cooldown? Oh. That's a long cooldown for not a long stun. Oh. So her Q can't target every enemy, so that's kind of, I mean, okay. I mean, it was the only interesting thing here, but at least it destroys every shield ever. Her W, I mean, I guess it is a dash stun. If she had a second interesting ability, that might be cool. And her E has the longest cooldown of all humankind and does a minor insignificant stun. That's okay. She's got her ultimate. Her ultimate is that interesting ability. Let's use it. And this is her ultimate. Pulls people and then you gesture and then it's over. Oh. Well, let me try that again. And then you pull people and you drift them and then it's over. Oh, well, that's not a long duration. Only 2 seconds, huh? And it's not even a hard CC throughout the entire thing. It just slightly pulls them towards you. Oh, so which is her interesting, well-designed ability? I guess it's the dash stun? I guess? Maybe this one? Well, I mean, listen, stuns for a very long time, right? 1 second, huh? Well, I mean, at least it lists how long it knocks them up. I mean, none of her other abilities list anything. I mean, her ult, pulling nearby enemies towards yourself, doesn't list the duration of that pull. Stunning enemies doesn't list the duration of that. Hey, at least the knock-up, it actually says the knock-up duration, right? And, I mean, that's great. That's great that the tooltip apparently actually works. Let me hold up. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So what is this champion? I guess she does this thing and gives an insignificant amount of armor and magic resist. Does a very insignificant stun, Qs, but can't even steal everyone's armor and magic resist. So it's kind of like blue balls you into thinking that this might be some super cool ability. Does an absolutely small, insignificant amount of damage. It doesn't even scale because it scales off ability power. Oh yeah, Rell's gonna build a lot of ability power as a support. Doesn't even do full damage. By the way, here's the best part. It doesn't even do full damage to everyone you hit. It does half damage. Like half of 210. Because dear fucking God, if this ability actually dealt 210 magic damage. Holy shit, all of 210 to everyone here. Oh dear God, this champion would be broken. And that's it. That's what she does. That's it. That's his whole champion. So what does she do? She's the anti-Nautilus pick, I guess. She can break Nautilus' shield and steal his armor and magic resist. That's it. That's her entire purpose in life. Yep, that's it. We did it, everyone. We made it a champion. Instead of nerfing Nautilus, we tried to make an entire champion that nobody played her. And then, of course, we had to actually give her a skin, so we just gave her a glorified chroma. And that was it. That's Rell. That's Rell, the best champion ever made. Yep, that's it. Yep. I have nothing else to say. I just described the entire champion and all her abilities. No, I didn't miss any of the interesting fun parts. That's everything. That's Rell. Why do you think nobody plays her? She's so stupid. Thank you all for watching. That's it. That's the entire video. It's just however long this was of me making fun of Rell. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And if you ever want to destroy a whole shield, you ever want to destroy all shield, you can go play Rell, everyone.